Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is Nails by Finn, and before we get started, just want to go ahead and thank all of the new subscribers and followers on YouTube and TikTok. Um, and yeah, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, help the channel grow. And just briefly want to describe what's going on here in this clip. So now what I'm doing is I'm adding my milky white base that I've already showed you guys this. So I kind of cut this down a little bit because I didn't want to include too many like unnecessary steps. And today we're really just going to focus on designing another set of press-on nails. Also, I want to mention that before I started putting this milky white base on, I've already prepped these nails. I prepped them. I went ahead and added like an actual layer of base coat this time. And now I'm just going in with my milky white base so that I can make the nails a little bit more opaque so that we can be able to see colors and designs on them a little better. Again, I never want to just go in with just a white base because I feel as if when you look under the nails, like, you don't want to just see white. I do want to try next time maybe putting like some foils underneath the nails so I can have a design on the back side of the nails. So I think I'm gonna try that on my next set. But yeah, go ahead and just tune in and enjoy the video. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day, and I'm so glad to see you this Saturday. So I'm trying to get this video out the same day that I'm adding the voiceovers in the last minute edits. So hopefully we make it. But yeah, here we go and enjoy the music. So I did want to add that today I'm actually going to be filming an unboxing. I got some stuff that came in this morning, and I have some more things that are coming in later. And I thought that that would be really, really nice and unique to just add to the channel for my next video or maybe the next one. But yeah, I just got some really cool things planned for this channel and for my journey. So I'm excited. But it's definitely stuff that was needed, especially since I plan on doing nails full time for this channel. And so I want to just incorporate new things. So if you have any ideas or anything that you think would help the channel grow or just would just be an asset to the channel, I would love to hear feedback down below in the comments. But yeah, if you're watching on another platform, you know, engage with the video. You can always go ahead and comment and answer YouTube questions on TikTok as well. I did post a poll on my YouTube asking what I should do next for my next nail set. I think I'll do that a lot more so that people have an opportunity to engage. So yeah, let me just go ahead and get right back into the video. So right here on this step, I am applying a custom nude base on top of the milky white base. And yeah, it's basically just a different ratio of some of the same colors that I used in my previous video to mix my custom nude tone for my French tip nails. So if you have not seen that video already, it is up and available. The quality is probably not going to be as good as this video, so I do apologize in advance. I was having some technical difficulties uploading that video. It took me 3 days to get that video edited, uploaded. It was just a nightmare, but this video went a lot more smooth because, you know, trial and error, and I'm happy that it happened because sometimes you just need that hard process to learn. And so now I have a system and I'm like, oh, okay, so yes, that was hard and frustrating. I cussed a couple times, like a lot. Like I just went on a rant because, and it wasn't like a super loud rant, but just a little rant just to myself about how frustrated I was at the process that it took to get that video uploaded and edited. And y'all, I don't wish it on my worst enemy, but I kind of do because now I have a process. So if you're starting off a channel, hopefully you run into a whole bunch of bumps and snags in the beginning so that you can learn what works for your channel, and then also develop a process so that you are able to do this full time even if you work. So I love you and continue to keep pushing, and I hope that that encourages you. Sometimes things get hard, but trust the process. God is always working on something to try to like train you and teach you things, especially when you involve him in things. So I thank you guys for tuning in again, and just if you're going through anything hard, know that it's probably training you for something, and look for those signs and always try to discern whether or not it's from God or whether it's time for you like to walk away from that thing. So on some of the parts, I am going to speed it up once I get to the part where I'm about to mix some colors, which should be now. So here I am mixing a glitter, and this is going to be for the color for my French tip. I was going for like a rose gold glitter, and I started with this this base that's like filled with like fine silver glitter, and I went ahead and added some pink glitter to that. It was just a little more chunky than that glitter, but I tried to keep it all like fine glitters. And I did add some gold mica powder, and I just kept adjusting the ratios to achieve the rose gold that I was looking for. And it won't look rose gold on the palette in the video. For some reason it did not pick it up, and I'm thinking that's because the palette was further away from my light source. But once I start applying it to the nail, you'll be able to see the difference. And I did want to just give like a quick update on my current nails, the ones I made in my previous video that are still on. They're holding up, you guys. I did order some tools so that I can properly remove these nails healthily. So I'm gonna actually try to take them off, soak off the base and the glue that I use for these nails. Hopefully, since it's gel, that it actually comes off. But they are holding up really well. I haven't lost any charms besides one of my bows kind of broke in half, but it's because I snagged it on my blanket, and that was like a couple of days ago. But other than that, the nails are holding up just fine. And like when I tell you these nails don't move, like I can open up cans of soda with no issue. Like I just go about my daily life. Um, and not really see a difference. Colors are not fading or anything like that. I Only thing I could say is that I think I'm gonna try to do like for the next set of nails that I wear. I want to try to make sure that they're a little shorter. I do enjoy having long nails. But yeah, anyway, so I did go ahead and paint the ring finger just like a full cover of that rose gold glitter that I just mixed. And I am doing Frenches on the rest of the nails. So yeah, and then after that I'll start adding the rest of the designs, which are going to be hand painted today. I would like to point out there is one nail. It didn't fade or anything. It's just a little discolored from eating curry. So if you see that and you're like, oh, she just said her nails are fine. They are. Literally just that like right thumbnail is stained yellow from eating curry. Don't ask me how, but it happened. But yeah, now I'm just doing the pinky. I think this is the pinky from the right hand, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, from the right hand. And I'm just finishing up. You see, like, I've already got the left hand done and working on the right hand. Sometimes in my videos, these will look like they're on crooked, but that's because the way that my camera is positioned. The things that are on the left side of the screen are actually closer than like the things that are on the right side, because my phone is like not exactly pointing down. The camera is not like pointing exactly down the way that it is on a tripod. It's a little bit of a tilt to it. But I had to ensure that you guys could see the entire work area in frame. So yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to get to the next part. Stay tuned. And if you've made it to this point in the video, please don't forget to engage with the video, like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified on my next one. So now I am curing those nails and about to put on top coat on this set here. And I just left this footage in because I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and just leave this part. I know it's just like me repeating processes, but hopefully this is satisfying to the eye. I will maybe start zooming in on these parts so that you can see like an up close of the glitter. I might actually zoom in on this part in the video. So if it turns out that I end up zooming in, it's because I thought about, you guys probably want to see the sparkle come to life a little bit more. Prior to this, I did put on base coat. There was a reason for me doing that, because I needed to kind of smooth that glitter out, because it kind of took away from the shape of the nail, which glitter polishes tend to do. even if you wipe the sides. So I needed a smooth layer over top of these glitters in order to be able to successfully apply the hand painted designs that I'm about to add without so many bumps and lumps underneath them. It would have been a little bit difficult without that second layer. So I did like a base coat and I did a top coat on this because it would provide the smoothest base for me to work on top of. Now, some people would argue that primer would have done the job because it'll fill in between the areas that I can't see between the glitter, but I didn't want that. I don't think that you should use primer over top of glitter. Not for this particular design. Base coat is like the perfect bridge between the top coat and the hand painted design when working on top of glitter. So yeah, there's that. And this is me just wiping off the excess, and then I will go ahead and cure and move on to the next step. So now I am about to go ahead and mix my colors for the hand painted design. I'm making a deeper green this time, so I used a darker blue, and I'm just going to adjust the ratios until I achieve the appropriate shade of green for this hand painted design. And I also mixed a wine cherry red. You'll see that one come up soon. So now I am using that wine red to to start drawing little dots on the nail. And then later you'll see me connect those dots to form little hearts. So I think I'm gonna actually zoom in on this part so that you can see it a little better. Give me one moment to work on that for you. So now I am going to very boldly go in and start adding my little stems. I wanted to go for like more of like a natural looking stem, or like a vine type of stem. I wanted them to be a little more exaggerated and curvy. Also, these were the same hearts that were inspired by my previous video. If you have not watched it already, it is available on my channel. It is part of the set that I have on now. If you can look at my ring finger between the two Dum Dum charms, you can actually see the heart that inspired this. I did find an inspo pic as well, but I just really wanted to include those hearts. I already had an idea in my head, but somebody already had like a really good inspo pic that depicted what I was thinking. And so here we are. So now I am adding some finishing touches to this nail. I am just going to add charms. So just two little silver rhinestone bow charms. One of them has like a dangly heart that I thought was really cute. I didn't want to oversaturate these nails with charms because I wanted to keep them simple and then focus on the hand painted cherry heart design. This was not originally part of the inspo, but once I saw these that I had them, I was like, I'm going to use these. So I incorporated them into this set. And overall, I really like how these nails came together. I like how the bow charm with the heart is like, it's like a dangly heart. And it reminds me of how like cherries typically hang from trees. And yeah, I thought that it was like a good addition because of that. And I like just the overall design of the bow on the left hand that I have sitting out already. But yeah, we're just waiting for that to cure. And then I'll also include some close-ups of the finished design on these nails. I really had a good time doing these nails. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. But yeah, here is the finished look. Don't forget to leave a like. But yeah, I really like how these turned out. And I'm eager to wear them, but I am going to be patient because I know I have to take the nails that I have on off. And I don't know. I'm gonna end up doing something else later. Like I said, I'm gonna do an unboxing. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you are on TikTok, follow. Bye.